maybe we don't catch every single word that he says or that they say, but that's okay, no? So that's okay, because this is a process. This is the process of learning something new. We feel like you feel happy. You were saying some of you feel nervous when they speak English, but also when we listen to people speak English, we might feel like we're listening to rappers speaking, because they speak very, very, very fast. And students come and say, you know, I have been studying English for a year now, and I cannot understand a movie, and I cannot understand this or that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We should never feel frustrated, because this happens all the time. Many times when we watch a movie, we listen to many different accents. So it's very hard to understand to all the different accents, no? Because we are used to listening to specific accents. So what I mean, what I want to tell you is that we have to relax. Don't suffer, don't sweat it out, don't feel stressed out or anything. Just relax and enjoy, because it's a whole process. If you continue studying English and you manage the language, and you can learn it and dominate the language and be perform appropriately using the language, a lot of doors are going to open for you. And that's what I would like to show to you. Oh no, I'm sorry. Before I show you that, I would like to ask you what activities you like doing in class. Do you like listening to songs in class? You can put also yes or no. Okay, you can put in the chat yes. Listening to songs, yes, good. Tell me, do you like reading articles? Yes or no? No, I see some no's here. Okay, now the next one. Tell me, do you like working in groups? Do you like working with your classmates? Yes? Good. Many of you say yes.
We do.
Do you like playing, having games that the team, more or less, somebody put sometimes. Do you like playing with others?
No.
No, okay. Okay, Erendira. Let's see here. Do you like doing grammar exercises? What about grammar?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
No, eso no.
No, not that.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
Duolingo.
Okay, good. No, somebody put no. Okay. Do you like listening to the teacher? I mean, the teacher is speaking and telling you things.
Yes.
Yes, teacher. Yes, every day.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm assuming that your teacher is here now. Everybody's saying yes, yes, no. Okay, watching movies.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes, it's fun. Writing.
Yes.
Writing text.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes. Some say no, sometimes no is bored, it's boring. No, I see more no's here. So maybe you have to practice more like text messaging or writing very short texts. Sometimes doing projects. Do you like doing projects? No.
Yes.
Maybe.
No.
Never. Somebody says never. No. Okay, good.
Only for the class.
Okay, good.
If
For
yes,
example, practicing pronunciation.
yes.
No.
Yes.
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 Yes, I like it. I need to French from
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
A lot. Okay, great. Thank you so much for your answer. So I see that most of you enjoy the class. So you have gone a long, long way. Yeah, I mean, you have advanced a lot. Because the first thing is that you enjoy it. And you find that there is always something enjoyable in the class. Now, maybe you don't like writing texts, or maybe you don't like practicing pronunciation or doing grammar exercises, but you do like listening to songs or playing or watching movies or working in groups. I don't know. So it's always a matter of finding something that you enjoy, because you're gonna, what happened? You're going to enjoy something, yeah? Okay, now you cannot use the annotation. Okay, so now once you know that you like the language and that you are open to learn and you are learning, you're gonna see how many doors it opens, no? And that's before I tell you about people that have been very successful around the world in English, but because I speak English, I would like to just give you this general information about English. So some English-speaking countries are the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, Ireland, and official language. Some countries have as an official language India, Singapore, the Philippines. If you notice, the United States, for example, doesn't have an official language. The United States doesn't have English as an official language, although they communicate in English. So a lot of countries communicate in English, even when it is not their official language, like Canada, United Kingdom, etc. No, so there are millions and millions of people that have English as a first language. However, there are even more people that speak English as a second language or as a foreign language, just like myself and you guys that are speaking English. No, so 20% of the population in the world speaks English. Either they are native speakers of English or they are speaking English as a foreign language or as a second language. So it's like 20% of the population is a lot of people, because we're also considering babies, no? And it's a lot of people. So we can communicate in English everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. So it's something I'm so happy that you enjoy your classes and that you enjoy most of the activities, because that's going to open you a lot of doors, just like to all these people. Oh, now I'm sorry, because it opens you a lot of doors in many different areas. Yeah, English is in every area in the world. So we have in technology, all the articles, all the new inventions, all the new things, etc., is in English. No, the same in science. If we want to learn about the latest discoveries, if we want to learn about the latest scientific researches that are being done in the world, we're going to find information in English. It's going to take some while to find it in Spanish or in another language, because they are usually published in English and then they are translated into French or Spanish, etc. Particularly the big ones, no? Also in art and show business, English is like the main language. This doesn't mean that countries that make movies, for example, in Spanish or in French or in, I don't know, Arab or whatever, are not as good. But the biggest movie business or art business is in English, no? And also in ecology. And these are just 4 areas that I am mentioning right now, because in every area, English is the main language, is the language that is used more in every area. So we're going to see right now, for example, in technology, as I said, the programs, the new programs, the research, the publications, innovative devices, etc., are in English. So we're going to find that any program that we want to start, that we want to learn, a new software, a new programming system, or whatever you call it, it's going to be in English. And the people, the leaders in technology, usually speak English, no? So who do you recognize from this? Talking about technology. So we're going to be, I'm going to show you some famous people here, and tell me, who do you recognize from here?
Zuckerberg,
Bill Gates.
Gates,
Jeff Bezos,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Oh my
Elon
God.
Musk.
Bill Gates.
Elon Musk.
Okay, good. So you recognized everyone. So we have here Jeff Bezos, who is the founder of Amazon, right?
Yes.
So he started Amazon, I don't know how many years ago, but it changed the world. It changed the way we shop and we do many things. Then we have Mark Zuckerberg, who is the founder of Facebook. Yeah, also today we communicate a lot through Facebook.
Papi, tú tienes
Let me, everybody
que
again.
ser mejor. Estás más grande. Atención.
Okay, let's just silence everyone.
Tú
Okay.
quieres ser un burro.
Okay, can you please silence your microphone? Ay. Okay. So, okay, so we were here talking about this. Then we have Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, no, who also changed the way we socialize and the way we meet people, or we learn, or so many things. Then we have here Elon Musk, some of you said it, who's the founder of Tesla, no, this company that makes a lot of things, and now they're even planning on making trips to space and to the moon and all those things, no, like he's like in the top notch or at the cutting edge of technology. And of course, Bill Gates, who began with Microsoft. And well, I don't have here, for example, Steve Jobs, who was also a very, very big technology tech guy with the creation of Apple, no? But well, all of them, the point that I want to make is that all of them speak English, no? Even when, well, Elon Musk is not an American, he's from South Africa, but well, South Africa, they speak English. And at the end, even if he didn't speak, if his main language or official language wasn't English, the only way to make his way through his professional career or his company, etc., making his company known and everything is by learning English or through English. So this is an area where we see English everywhere. Then the second area that I mentioned is science. Does anybody recognize this man? Who is he? What does he do? You can put it in the chat if you want. Who is this guy? So in the other.
El primer astronauta que fue al espacio, mexicano.
In English.
First Mexican in the space.
The first Mexican
Astronaut.
Es de Guerrero.
Of Mexican.
Okay, yes. So thank you very much. Yes, Rodolfo Neri Vela. Yes, like Erendira said, the first Mexican astronaut to be in space. And somebody said, yeah, es de Guerrero. Yeah, he's from Guerrero. He's from Chilpancingo, I believe. So he studied mechanical and electronical engineering here in UNAM, and he's an engineer. But then when he finished his major here in Mexico City, in Mexico, and then he went to do a PhD in England, in Essex, and I forgot right now, but he did his master's.
No lo puedo decir en inglés.
His master's and his PhD, he continued studying to make his specialization, to continue studying and developing his knowledge in science in England. So he had to know English in order to be that. So if we ever want to go to space, if anybody wants to be an astronaut or anything, we're going to need English, no? Or work in technology. Now, I'm going to show you the next one. In the next, it is in, now we're going to move on to art and show business. Do you recognize this painting? Whose painting is it? Who painted this? Can anybody tell me?
Maybe a Mexican.
Yes, a Mexican.
Clemente Orozco.
No. But he
Diego
was
Rivera.
Diego Rivera.
Rivera?
Yes, Diego Rivera. Oh my God, and I forgot the name of the, I have in my notes the name of the painting, but I will tell you right now. Yes, Diego Rivera. Diego Rivera, he was born in Guanajuato, right? And he was a very, very famous muralist during the end of the 19th and 20th century, beginning of the 20th century, and he became very famous. In fact, Rockefeller wanted him to do a mural in Rockefeller Center, and he was well known all over the world. No, so and maybe I don't know. I'm not sure if he spoke English or anything. Diego Rivera. I'm not sure if he spoke English, but at least I'm thinking he could understand it. No, because he became a very well-known international painter, artist in all the world. Yeah, and if we want again, if we want to succeed, we have to know the language. Okay, now we're going to go into show business. But before we go into show business, I'm going to show you also somebody from show business, art and show business. But I want you to guess who this person is. So you are going to have, this is going to be a little bit complicated since you are a lot, but we can do it. You have to ask me questions about this person, but you can only ask me 10 questions and I can only say yes or no. So I can only answer yes or no. So you ask me a question and after 10 questions, you should be able to guess who this person is, although it's not as easy as you think, or I don't know. So ask me questions. Anybody? You can write them on the chat too. Is it a woman? No.
Teacher, what type of question?
Only yes or no questions. So you have to ask me, is he, for example, here I have a question that says, is it a woman? And I said, no. Is it a fan of Chivas? I don't think so. I don't know. Yes, he is from Mexico. Oh, we have 3 questions. So it's a man. I don't know if he's a fan of Chivas, but I don't think so. And is he from Mexico? Yes. Carlos Slim, no. No. Is he the Pipila? No. No. Okay, ask me more questions. This person is more about show business. Movies. Del Toro, no. It was in Independence. No. Is she his wife? No. You mean Frida Kahlo? Frida Kahlo. Is he young? No. From the Mexican, Del Toro, Jorge Vergara? No. Jorge Vergara just passed away, no? No, you have 4 more questions. Does he live today? Yes, he is alive. Did he direct Roma? No. No, but it is from that generation. I give up. No, Eugenio, no. Eugenio Derbez, no. Okay, I'll give you a hint. He has won an Oscar for, yes, González Iñárritu, Eduardo Cepeda Manales, González Iñárritu, yes. Good, yeah. It is González Ignacio, what's his name? Let me just...
Alejandro.
Yes, González Iñárritu. Let me just, somebody has the microphone on. Okay. Yes, so we have here, let me just, Alejandro González Iñárritu. There he is. No, so yeah, he has won Oscars and he has been a director. He has directed Leonardo DiCaprio and he made Leonardo DiCaprio win an Oscar with his movie The Revenant, right? So he speaks English, and maybe you have heard him in the Oscars when he speaks English, or in an interview when he speaks English, that he maybe he has a strong accent, that you can notice that he's not a native speaker of English, but that doesn't matter. That's the least that matters. The important thing is that you can communicate in the language. It doesn't matter if you have an accent. It doesn't matter if you don't have like the best words to communicate. As long as you can communicate and transmit your message and say what you think or whatever you wanna say, that's fine, okay? So it's more like, because sometimes we get nervous, as you were saying before when you speak English, we get nervous because we don't have the exact words. And sometimes we are very tough with ourselves or we demand too much from ourselves, which is okay. But sometimes what we want is we want to get our message through. Yeah, we just want to pass our message. And that's the most important thing. Okay, so now, so this is another example of a famous person who's not a native speaker of English, but that has become very, very famous. Now, I'm going to show you now, as you heard at the beginning, I work for National Geographic Society, and I have the privilege of working with explorers, and I'm going to recommend that to you. I'm going to put it right now in the chat. I'm sorry, because otherwise I will forget. There is, I'll put it right, I'll post it in the chat. I have the privilege of working with explorers with something that it's called Explorer Classroom. Yeah, so you have to if you want to learn about what explorers do and what they do for our planet and for our world, you can look for Explorer Classroom, and you will see a lot of interviews and a lot of presentations of explorers talking about their work and what they're doing for the world. And well, what I do is that I host the Spanish Explorer Classroom sessions, but there are a lot in English, so you can practice your English. So, well, now that we talk about ecology, there are so many explorers in Latin America that don't speak English, but that they have that are not native speakers of English. I'm sorry, but that they have they have become explorers of National Geographic with these amazing jobs that they have. Maybe they are biologists, or maybe they are physicists, or they are, I don't know, sociologists, photographers. It doesn't matter the area that you are working in, or you're doing some conservation work or whatever, and working with ecology. And because they speak English, they have been able to transmit their work and get support from National Geographic to continue doing their work or to do something different. Yeah. So I'm going to present to you, explorers. They are these people that go to the other side of the world, and they bring information to us, because we cannot go to Africa, or we cannot go to Australia, or to all the different places, like very, very remote places around the world. We cannot go everywhere, but there are these people that go for us and bring all that information to us, no? So we can learn about what is happening in the other side of the world because of these people. Or thanks to them, we are recovering the ocean. They are cleaning the ocean. They are doing all these political campaigns and ecological campaigns to save the planet. So it's like they are doing many different things to have a better world. Yeah. And I'm going to show you, look at this picture. This photo is amazing. This photo was taken by a National Geographic explorer who is not a Mexican, but he's a Spanish. So his first language isn't English. So his name is Manu San Felix. He's a marine biologist, he's a photographer, and a National Geographic explorer. He's participating in, the crocodile is from Lázaro, okay. He's part of a project that is called Pristine Seas, which means that they are trying to save, there is a group of people, of explorers and scientists, that are trying to preserve 70% of the oceans. So we can fish and use the 30% of the oceans, exploit the 30% of the oceans. No, it's the other way around. They're trying to preserve 30% of the oceans. With that 30%, if we preserve and we keep untouched that 30% of the oceans, we are not going to damage anymore all the life, the ecosystems and everything. Yeah. So they are doing all these campaigns and work and everything to little by little start preserving the ocean. And the rest of the ocean will be used or exploited, but sustainably. Okay, so Manu San Felix, he's a photographer and he participates in this project. And I would like to show you a little about him. I'm going to show you a video. Oh my God. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen just a little. Okay.
El Pepe.
Okay. So I'll show you. Now I'm going to share my screen once again. And show you this very brief video from Manu. It's very short. Ay. Oh, give me 1 second. I don't know why it's not opening here. Let me put it here. Oh. Okay, so here we have Manu. I'm sorry about this. Let's see if I can watch it here. If we can watch it here. Okay.
Have been in love with the ocean. For as long as I can remember, I have been in love with the ocean. My name is Manu San Felix, and I am a National Geographic explorer and marine biologist. Life can't exist without water, and this is why the ocean is so important. I have been working on a National Geographic funded project to protect our planet's oceans. My work is to explore as much as possible and document crucial underwater habitats. People protect what they love, but we can only love what we know. My story inspire others, I'll be very happy.
Okay, so, well, I just wanted to show you this little video, this very short video about Manu San Felix, because we can also do a lot of things in terms of ecology, sustainability, conservation, etc. And for that, we're gonna need English as well, no? So now I'm gonna ask you, I'm sorry, to go again into Menti. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not the code. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I apologize for this. The code changed and I didn't change it here. I apologize for this. So the code, go again and enter the code 306054. And now you're going to have, I'm going to stop sharing my screen a little. 306054. I'll put it in the chat. $306054. Again, and I want you to answer, in what area would you like to work, or in what area would you like to learn more from? Technology, science, art, show business, or ecology? Yeah, so go into Menti once more, please. And in what area would you like to have a career? Yeah, enter the same code 306054 and choose in which one. Technology. Okay, now I'm gonna share. Okay, I'll share my screen once more. Okay, so I see the answers. Answers are coming in. technology. Okay, I'll give you 1 more minute for more people to answer. We have 25 answers so far. We need more. Okay, we have some in the chat. Ecology, science, art, business. Okay, thank you, Pedro. Show business, technology, science, art, technology. Okay. Art and show business, science. Well, somebody put engineering, and that's good. That's another option. Art. Yeah, maybe right now, the area that you want to work in is not here, like maybe it is engineering or it is medicine or something, but well, it has to do with science, no? So maybe the closest one, or from these ones. Technology. Okay, good. So here we have more coming into the chat. Show business, science and technology. Okay, so we have here that most people would like to have a career in technology, which is great. Then the second place we have science, third place ecology, fourth show business, and then the last one is art. No, and we have a lot of science and technology in the chat. But as I've been saying throughout the talk, if we want to be in technology, in science, in ecology, in show business, in art, in engineering, or any other area, we're going to need English, right? We're going to need English for sure. So let me just tell you one last message that we have that, well, English is a very powerful tool that widens your horizon. It contributes enormously to your academic, to your social and professional skills, to everything. Yeah, English is it's everywhere, and it is very powerful because it gives you a lot of it gives you the skill to communicate not only in your academic but also in your social and professional lives. Yeah, so it's English is very, very important, and we have to use it wisely. Let's try to use it to follow our passion. Try to use it to follow your passion. Use it to succeed. But more importantly, use it to do what you love. It doesn't matter what you do, but do what you love. Okay? So thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for your participation, for listening, for putting up with technical issues. Thank you so much. And I don't know if you have questions. We have 8 minutes if you would like to make a comment, or where does the economy come in this? I think that economy is a social science. It's from humanities more, when we think it's more science, but it is considered more like a social science. So it's social studies. And I didn't put it there, I'm sorry, but it is like social. You're welcome, teacher. Thanks, Miss. Thank you. I don't know if anybody would like to comment anything before we leave.
I just said, I think the English is something very important for work or for anything. I've gotten two friends that I think I've never couldn't have before, with two guys that are from Ohio.
Thank you very much.
And in the music, I couldn't get other kind of people in other places, more friends around the world and stuff like that. So the communicating English is something interesting, and I feel like if that gives me the power to keep going to do the things that I love.
Yes. Yes, of course. Thank you, Pedro, right? Thank you so much, Pedro, for your comment. But yeah, English is going to give you the tools to do whatever you love. It's going to open you a lot of doors and widen your horizon and give you a very different perspective also of things, which is very important to have different perspectives so we can have like a more complete view of the things of what we do. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So I think this is all. Sí, maestra? Yes, teacher?
Yes, yes, we're going to be seeing you next Thursday, and we are so happy that that's going to happen, okay? Thank you very much for your great chat.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And see you on Thursday. Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Bye.
Teacher.
Thank you,
Teacher, thank you.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
You learn, my friend.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Love you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
He's my
Thank you.
favorite.
Thank you very much.
Bye, teacher.
Ridículo. Salgan.